Hey guys, what's up? It's Cody the Dragon Samurai here, and today, as you can see, I have an unboxing and review for this thing, which is the Beyblade Burst Pro Series Elite Champion set. Yes! You have no idea how long I've been waiting to get one of these. I managed to find one at Winners for about $40, plus tax, which isn't bad considering how expensive it could be in other places. Of course, you'd get the logo up there, the product images of the Beyblades in the stadium battling each other, and on the far corners, I guess, plus the 2 launchers that they come with, the age group, warning, name is set, and the Hasbro logo down there, and that is the front of the box. So here is the top with the Beyblade Burst Pro Series logo, the bottom with the legal guff and telling you that it's recyclable, this box. Here's the sides. And here is the back of the box, showing you the stats for the 2 Beyblades, the names of the parts, and what the set includes, along with the thing telling you about the app, and going to BeybladeBurst.com and all that. Of course, this set comes with 2 Pro Series Beyblades, which are Choset's Valtryek, or Choset's Valkyrie, and Choset's Achilles, both with randomized parts and recolored layers from their standard releases. That pretty much does it for its box, so let's open this. And in the box, you get the stadium itself, the 2 Beyblades, some holders to keep the top and bottom halves of the stadium in place, 2 Takara Tomy style light launchers, with ripcords included, of course, the instruction manual, which will have the codes for the Beyblades, and a sticker sheet for each Beyblade. So feel free to apply these if you would like. So, as you can see, it comes in similar styles, similar to Takara Tomy, which is nice. So let's start off with Achilles first. Here is the Choset's Achilles Pro Series layer, black and red recolor, which looks nice. So, yeah. I know originally in Japan that there were 2 versions of Choset's Achilles that you could get in stores. Like, there's the standard red and blue one, and then there's the limited ed black and gold version, which is what you're looking at here. And to quickly compare layers, here it is next to its slingshot counterpart. And as you can tell, half of these swords here on the Pro Series version are metal, where slingshot is completely plastic, as you can see. So, oh, and of course, there's teeth on TT, or Pro Series, while there's slopes on the slingshot. Pretty interesting. I don't know if you could... Yeah, there's the teeth. Looks nice. Next up is the 1- disc, which of course came with Buster Excalibur, or Breaker Excalius. It's a decent disc overall. Of course, it's the only disc in this set where you could attach a frame to it if you wanted. And finally, here is the Absorb Pro driver. Of course, it has the free spinning outer ring and has the spring gimmick like its Japanese counterpart. But if you compare it with its slingshot counterpart, as you can see, slingshot is opaque, where this is translucent. And the spring on the tip and the free spinning piece is much stronger than the Pro Series version. So keep that in mind. Some people may be confused why this Achilles comes with a 1 disc instead of something more meta viable like 0 or 00 or something. I guess Hasbro might have seen some videos of TT's Absorb and noted how crazy it went if it was hard launched. especially if the weight is pushing down on the driver so much and everything. So Hasbro gave it the one disc to help, you know, stay in one place and not move around as much. Hope almost about the camera. But anyways, let's just quickly assemble Chosetsu Achilles without its stickers applied. And one thing before I completely assemble it, you know on how most of Hasbro's other Beyblades between the single layer and quad drive systems, they have these slope mechanisms, so whenever you move it, no clicking, but on the Takara Tomy and Pro Series versions, yep, clicking. Yeah, nice. Just going to quickly inspect the condition of my Chosetsu Achilles layer first. Teeth seem to be doing alright. Nice. Now, let's move on to Valtryek. Starting with the layer first. So here it is. And of course, these silver parts are metal, which is nice. And of course, there's the teeth on it. Pretty good. For quick comparison, here is this next to its Switch Strike counterpart, which I almost dropped. And as you can see, the silver parts here are plastic, where this is metal, real metal. And of course, the locking slopes are replaced with teeth instead. Other than nice recolor, of course. I don't think we ever got a red version, as far as I know, into Takara Tomy's meta, but still cool. Next up is the Zenith disc, which is exactly the same as Takara Tomy, which is awesome. And here is a quick comparison with the Switch Strike version, and as you can see, the notches where the right rubber would be are molded into the plastic on the Switch Strike version, just to make it a little lighter and cheaper, I guess. Where this is the real deal, so this is okay, but this is better because of the white rubber on it, which could help with attack. And last but not least is the driver, which is Destroy Dash. And I say it like that because it's not really a dash driver per se. Here it is next to its Slingshot counterpart. I do not have an original one from the Switch Strike system or the Speedstorm system, so bear with me on the Slingshot version, which I just flipped out of my hand twice. Yeah, it still has the, free spinning thing. And of course it looks like a dash driver, but the spring inside is actually silver instead of gold, so, well, at least on original releases, it was silver instead of gold, so it's not quite as strong as Takara Tomy's real dash driver, but it's alright nonetheless. So now let's put this Chosetsu Valtryek together. There you have it. Chosetsu Valtryek, Zenith, Destroy, Dash. Those are the Beyblades, and some of their parts compare with the previous versions that Hasbro has released. So now I'm just going to cut to assemble the stadium, and I'll probably apply the stickers. So I'll be back. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention while I was applying the stickers is that, of course, Zenki has stated that because Hasbro used a completely different plastic material compared to Takara Tomy, the plastic quality on the teeth can be questionable. Like, it can range from being pretty good to pretty horrendous. I don't know how to explain it, but Hasbro uses a completely different plastic from Takara Tomy, like I said. And I believe Takara Tomy, like with the Metal Saga, used polycarbonate, where Hasbro used ABS. Polycarbonate from what I've heard, is supposed to be a more durable plastic in comparison to ABS. ABS is supposedly weaker than polycarbonate. Of course, there is no way Hasbro would really use PVC plastic unless they had a specific reason to. I mean, I could see it working on, like, PVC working for some of their other non-Beyblade toys, but it doesn't really work for Beyblade. PVC, I mean. It would just be way too soft. Yeah, so I'm still applying the sticker to this thing, so again, yeah, I'll be back. Alright, so here are the layers with both of their sticker sheets applied to them, and their drivers, which you can barely see because the camera's not focusing right now, but just to let you know, Achilles was a little bit of a pain for me, but I got it. I mean, applying the stickers to the driver is easy, but the layers were a little more challenging. Alright, so on to the stadium next. And here is the stadium. It looks pretty awesome, as you can see. Of course, you've got that little nubbing thing there, which acts like a supporter for, like a little stand, I guess. And if you can see that, there's the code right there for the stadium, so feel free to scan that if you'd like. And speaking of codes, there's the codes for Joset's Valkyric, Joset's Achilles. Here's one of the light launchers that this set comes with. As you can see, it's pretty much modeled after what you'd see in Takara Tomi's meta. It's pretty cool. Here's the ripcord. Similar to what you'd see on any Beyblade releases between the Switch Strike and Quad Drive systems, but in its original form. To put the ripcord in, just put this little tab here into that hole here like this, and even show you which way it goes in, so you won't get confused. Nice. And if this, there we go. There's the code for the launchers. Now, let's do some test spins and test battles for both of the Beyblades this set comes with, starting with Achilles. As you can see, Achilles looks really cool while spinning. Even though the one disc is sort of questionable, I mean, one dash I should say, it's still doing its job in making sure that Absorb doesn't go too crazy. Now, let's move on to Valkyric. First with a rush shoot. Now, straight shoot. Almost forgot, these also have burst stoppers on them, so depending on how hard you launch them, be sure to push them back in. That went pretty nicely. Now, test fight time. Ooh, nice counterattack from Achilles, who takes the first win and lost half its clicks, literally, as well as Valkyrie. This time I'll actually try rush shooting Achilles. Even after that, Achilles still wins. So, yeah. So there you have it. That is my little unboxing / test / review for the Beyblade Burst Pro Series Elite Champions Pro Set. Tell me what you think in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and follow me on social media. This is Cody the Dragon Samurai, signing off.